Welcome back to Taste of Asia at Home. Today is potluck weekend, so I'm preparing a dish to take to a potluck birthday party for one of my friends. And typically these dishes you want to make enough to have for like 10 or 12 people to have like a sampling of it, and then other people bring in their dishes. You all know what a potluck is about. But anyway, today I'm going to make the mapo tofu, but I'm going to modify it. I'm going to add string beans, and that's something that you can do too. You know, you don't have to stick to recipes. You can modify them and add items that you like. And the green beans, kind of, if you cut them in the same shape, the cubes, like diced, it kind of matches with the dish and gives it color. So you'll see on the counter, I have two packages of the soft tofu that I purchased in Orlando, and I also have some green beans that I've already cleaned, some chili peppers to give it a little bit of spice. You know, a lot of people don't like spicy food, so I'm just going to make it kind of mild, and then bring some of that hot sauce that we made up in the previous video along. And I thought I'd lay out on the countertop the other ingredients or the seasonings also. From left to right, we have the Thai fish sauce, and we have the hoisin sauce, which is used in a lot of Szechuan dishes, along with garlic and chili paste, and in combination. I have a half of an onion that I'm going to dice up. Next to that is the 100% sesame oil, the squeezed bottle of Kikkoman soy sauce, and a jar of thick soy sauce to give it a little additional color. And a potluck wouldn't be a potluck without a covered casserole to take it in. So I'm going to pause the camera and reset it, and then we'll do the prep for this dish. Okay, I'm going to take the pork and get the pork out of the way. Now we're going to prep all the vegetables. See how fast we can get this done. I'll open up these packages of tofu. They're in water. When you've seen in previous these, you can do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can also cut it like so from the side. And then all you have to do is turn it around. Okay, so that's diced up. Doesn't have to be exact sizes. Remember, the green beans, we're going to flash fry them before we put them in the stir fry. Let's try it this way this time. We'll go sideways, underneath, right? You can do this depending on how thick your tofu is. You can do that 2 or 3 times. Let's make it just 2. Then go this way. Flip around again. See how it comes off in cubes? Just like that. Next is the green beans. And the green beans, I want to keep them separate because they're going to get flash fried. So take them out. You lay these out just like you do a green onion, except you don't make it thin like the green onion. You want it in chunks, kind of like the same size as you dice that onion. can see it's sliding a little bit. Didn't follow my own tip. Anyway. And I'm just going to use 2 of these peppers. And I have quite a bit of other ingredients, so hopefully it's not going to be that spicy. And we'll leave we can use a couple of the peppers, the red peppers, as just lay them on top for decoration. Also, that'll let people know that the dish is spicy. So what I'm going to do when I make this dish is I'm going to brown the ground pork, drain it of any oil, then I'm going to put it back in the wok with this minced up red chili pepper and garlic and hoisin sauce, and stir that all around, and then add the other ingredients to it and a little bit of chicken broth. Then I'm going to season it and thicken it up. So that was pretty quick on the prep, wasn't it? Okay, so there you have it. It's ready to go in the wok. You can see I have the tofu, the onion, the pepper. So next step is we'll be woking it up. Stay tuned for that. Okay, now we're ready to finish this dish, this potluck dish that I'm preparing. You can see I've taken the liberty of flash frying the green beans and rinsing them off with hot water to rinse the excess oil off of them. And I've also browned the ground pork, so it's ready to go in there, in the dish. And now the wok is heating up, so we're going to stir fry this up. I'm going to put a little bit of oil, a couple tablespoons in. Heaping teaspoon of the garlic and ginger mixture. Got to be quick with this and and I have those two chopped up chili peppers in there also. Hoisin sauce, 2 heaping tablespoons. Splash of cooking wine. This time you can also put in your diced onion. And now the rest of the mixture goes in. See, it's going to have a nice color to it. Two tablespoons of the fish sauce. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Remember, this is a pretty large quantity because it's for a potluck. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of Kikkoman soy sauce. Half a cup of water, and let that come to a boil. Okay, now the mixture has come to a boil. We will thicken it up with our cornstarch suspension, 1 heaping tablespoon of the dry cornstarch. Now's the time that we add about a teaspoon of the thick soy sauce to give it a nice rich brown color. See, it's starting to thicken up nicely, and all those flavors will get coated on the tofu and the pork. You can taste it. I would add a little salt and pepper, maybe a half teaspoon. And another splash of Kikkoman. You can always adjust things when you're cooking, you know, like if you see the color, you want it to be a little bit richer, you add just a tad bit more of the thick soy sauce. There you have it. This is a modified Malpal tofu. You see how nice it looks? And then I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of scallions on top. And 2 of the chili peppers. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. This is something you can make for a big gathering. Malpal tofu, made in your kitchen. Thanks for watching.